Mario Kart for Grown-Ups is an arcade racing title, Split Second is as predicated on screwing other competitors as it is finding a perfect driving line. The premise is simple. As a contestant on the television show Split Second, you'll race against other drivers on a track designed to be destroyed. As you drift around corners and draft behind your opponents, you'll earn the ability to trigger power plays. These range from the simple, like a parked car exploding next to the track, to catastrophic chain reactions of chaos and destruction that can often change the course itself. Split Second may have the most impressive destruction and explosions in a racing game, from passenger jets exploding across the tarmac as you race under a wing, to detonating power plant cooling towers, to collapsing train tracks. Split Second is a visual assault. While the game tries to throw out cues directing you where you need to be on the track, occasionally there's so much going on that it gets hard to navigate. Split Second's music is straight out of an action movie, but there's not a lot of variation, and eventually it can wear out its welcome. The sound design rivals the biggest action games in recent memory, though, as cars and explosions roar through some very aggressive positional audio. This is definitely a game to play with the sound turned up on a nice home theater. New vehicles are unlocked by competing in various event types that range from normal race courses to elimination modes, where last place drivers are progressively annihilated. Then there's the seemingly Terminator-inspired survival mode, where the goal is to make it past a series of semi-trucks dropping explosive barrels behind them. There's also the airstrike mode, where you avoid missiles from a malicious helicopter. Yes, missiles. The controls are focused on drifting and drafting, with no penalty for pinballing off walls coming out of a tight turn. There's a great sense of speed and impact, but the devastation rarely makes it difficult to control your car. The multiplayer is a lot of fun, but take note, you can only race with the cars you've unlocked in single player. Split Second's only real failings are some of the same problems arcade racers have shown for years. Computer-controlled cars are all over your tailpipe from start to finish and have no problems rocketing past you and staying there. Meanwhile, a single mistake in a race led to many occasions where I found myself in a vicious cycle of restarts, a problem other racers have solved with their in-race rewind features. These problems don't kill the game, but they do result in a lot of frustration. In the end, though, Split Second has so much going for it that it's easy to recommend for kart and arcade racing fans alike. The visuals are great, the sound impresses, and there's enough game between single player and the fun multiplayer to last you quite a while. For our full Split Second review, check out IGN.com.